Hi guys, how's things? And it's Monday, so it's bum time. And as usual, on the Monday, I give a rundown on what I've been up for the week, what I intend to do for the rest of the week, and any other business, anything else that might be happening in our world of modelling and stuff like that. So, without any further ado, let's get stuck in and let's have a look at my bum. So, we'll change the angle. Angle change. Extreme angle change. Right, there we go. Zoomed in on my cup of tea. Get away from it. Anyway, lads, what have I been up to? Right, as you can see from the boxes, I've been working on my me Joe 34 build. I have the excuse me, reaching over the way. I have my figures assembled. I have them base coated in the black. And I even went off and I painted the little Maxim. If we can zoom in on that there, lovely. There's only 2 or 3 colours in the Maxim anyway, so it wasn't that bad. It was dark green, black and brown in the handles. That's about it for the Maxim. The rest of the figures, they're lovely figures. They really are quite nice figures. That's the set. Okay, you can have a quick look at that. That's the set of figures. There's 8 figures in the box. Quite nice, went together very easily. They are nicely detailed, they really are. I assembled them. I sprue-glued the shoulders and the waist and anything else that needed to be filled, and continued on and gave them a coat of the NATO black just to see was there any imperfections after I've done that. They might need further sanding, things like that. So I'm after giving them an inspection and they're all grand. I'm happy with them. So the next step for them then is the painting. So they're all ready for painting. I did a Joe update, and I had a big sheet of chipboard, veneered chipboard, and I was going to use that, and I set out I did a rough mock-up on the thing. I drilled a couple of holes, put in the figures, put on a T34 that I have it there that's already built and things, and I figured out the size, so I didn't need the board as big as what I actually have it. Still quite big though, and I found a picture frame that was actually just perfect for it. So I'm going to go with the picture frame one. I've taken the glass out this time. Not being lazy. I'm usually lazy and leave the glass in. So I'm going to turn it upside down up this way, because once you take the glass out, you're kind of left with a depth here, and if you work on that side, all you're doing is you're pushing down further on the thing. So turn it up that way, and I use PVA glue all around the edges there and glue that down. So that's nice and set now, and it's down. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to put another piece of plywood or some sticks or something just to bring the back of that to the level of the edges here, as you can see, because there's a little gap, and what happens is when you put it down, you can see it's a bit of give in it. It's a little bit wobbly, so it's just to give it a little bit of extra support. I'll just put something underneath it. Next step for that then is I'll give it a layer of plaster, and I use the old Simon Kemp method of the plaster and mixing the plaster. Use PVA glue in the plaster and instead of water. Oh well, with water, but more PVA glue than the water. And what that does is it just makes it that little bit harder. It really does. It makes it nice and hard and makes it less dusty. So that's the step for that, and then I can, then start building me walls and this, that and the other. And when the walls are done and I'm happy with how I have that, I'm going to then proceed and make the tank itself, because I want to cut into the suspension arms and all that. Being a Zvezda kit, they're not that detailed as you can expect compared to a Zvezda kit or a Tamiya kit or Dragon or any of those that you actually have to put in the suspension separate pieces. This is already, they're moulded on, so I'm going to have to cut into them. Okay, cut them off and reposition them. So I want the tank sort of here, up over rubble, so I want to have some of the suspension up and things like that, so I got to play around with it. That's why I'm leaving the tank till a little bit later. So what else have I been up to? If anybody remembers the Academy video I showed me paint mule, and my paint mule was this. It was the Abrams. So I gave her another go, give her another lash of painting. And I've painted in the NATO scheme. It's still gloss coated. I didn't go any further. I've got found some decals there, so I'm going to put some decals on, give it another little gloss coating over the decals, then dull coat it and weather it. So, you know, it is not bad. It is not bad at all. It is, like I said, it was one of those kits that I wasn't really 100% happy with the fit and this, that, and the other. But once it was made, it was grand. Then I started using it as my paint mule and things. So now I've decided to do it properly, shall we say. So I've done the NATO camouflage and that, and I'm happy enough with how that came out. May not be perfect because I did it freehand with the airbrush, but geez, I'm happy enough with it. So anyway, that's the Abrams, or Abrahams as some people like to call it. It's not an Abrahams, it's Abrams. There's no H there. Anyway, that's about it really for the bum. No other business, no other news. Not a bit, near a bit. The weather is so nice that I'm not spending so much time at the bench. I'm out and about and in the park with Abby and a few other bits and pieces. So, you know, modelling is for when you're doing nothing, when you have nothing on. That's what it's there for. You know, that's what a hobby is. So, all that's left really is this week's bum chocolate, and this week's bum chocolate is a Snickers. We all like Snickers, don't we? Snickers are nice. Everybody likes a Snickers. So, Snickers for the bum chocolate. Catch you up during the week, lads. I might have another further update on the Joe 34 group build. Today's the 17th, so there's about, let me see, 27, there's about another almost 2 weeks left in the my torch group build. So anybody there that's finishing off and hasn't entered yet, you've about just under 2 weeks to get the entries up and in, and then I'll be deciding. Well, I won't be deciding on myself. Like I said, Simon will be helping me out here on this one, and Simon's the other judge for the group build, and then we'll be giving away that lovely dragon kit of the Japanese Hago light tank. So without any further ado, lads, we'll leave it at that. I'll catch you up during the week on any further updates and things if I get any more work done on that. So don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed, and don't forget, go out and buy yourself a kit, anything at all, build it and enjoy it, have fun. That's what hobbies are there for. This is John, signing off.